I know Dr. Stiles through my sister. She's had some work done by Dr. Stiles and had good reviews and referred me to him, and I came in. What I heard about Dr. Stiles is he's a perfectionist and he takes pride in his work. And for me, that's very important. I'm a perfectionist myself. My first impression of Dr. Stiles when I met him is he seemed to be very caring and polite. He also greeted me with a handshake and gave me eye contact, and I appreciated that. After I met Dr. Stiles, I felt very comfortable in knowing that I could trust him to make me feel better and that I would get the results I've been hoping for a long time. Did I know that Dr. Stiles was an accomplished artist? No, I did not off the bat, but as I started to do some research on him, I found out that he was, and that was very intriguing, and it also would help with his expertise on doing his job. I think that Dr. Stile has a great attention to detail, and his perfectionism makes him an expert in his profession. And because of that, he does a fantastic job and takes pride in his work. I selected Dr. Stiles to be my surgeon because of the work he had done on my sister and how happy she was with the end results, as well as I knew he could make me feel better and help me as well. And also because I've done some research, of course, on doctors, and he takes pride in his work and his reviews are outstanding. What made me want to have plastic surgery, this was not the first time go around for me. I've had this procedure done a couple times with not so happy results. And after coming across Dr. Stiles, I felt very confident that he could finally make me feel better and fix what needed to be fixed, and he did. And also, I'm a proud mother of 4, and I worked hard to get where I'm at right now, and I needed a little extra help, and I knew that he could also help me that way too. I had been thinking about having this surgery for quite some time, a good couple years. After finally being able to financially do it and coming across Dr. Stiles was more like icing on the cake and made it happen for me. So, my first impression of the office decor was nice. It was very elegant and decorated very nicely, so it made me feel very welcomed. I also loved the tutorials in the office as well as the documentaries they had. It made more sense to me and helped with decisions I was making in my life. My experience with Dr. Stiles' staff was fantastic. They were very sweet and polite. Every time I had a question or a concern, they would answer it for me or find someone who could. So it was nice to know that if I had any questions, they'd be answered. I do remember my surgery day. I was very excited for it. I wasn't nervous at all, because I knew the end result would be what I had hoped for a long time, so I was very excited. The experience on my surgery day was very nice. I was greeted with a smile from the office staff. They treated me like royalty. Sat in my bed, had everything I needed. Dr. Stiles came in, did the preparation, and then they wheeled me off to surgery, and things went great. My impression of the surgical team was appreciated. They were very kind and polite. They were very welcoming as well, very professional, and I liked that. I liked that they take the medical expertise into account too. It was very clean and well organized as well. My recovery went well. It went as expected. I had to kind of remind myself to take it easy. That's not really my personality. I like to be outgoing and back into the swing of things. But I did have to just take my time and do for me so that my recovery would turn out perfect. My recovery was what I expected it to be. I had to definitely take a step back and just relax and let my body heal on its own and not overdo it. But exactly what the office staff and Dr. Stiles told me is pretty much what my recovery was. Am I happy that I had my surgical procedure? Yes, I am very ecstatic that I finally did it, and the results are exactly what I wanted it to be. Knowing what I know now, would I do it again? Absolutely, I would. Am I thinking about having any other procedures in the future? Currently, right now, I'm okay, but I don't know. Time will tell, and we'll see what happens. Would I recommend Dr. Stiles to my friends and family members? Absolutely, I would.